Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome to California Live. I'm Jessica Vinchis. We have a bunch of great Valentine's Day experiences lined up for you today. But first, our guests know a thing or two about great food. Lenny Rosenberg and his wife Adaeze develop restaurants to help them become more successful. And their latest project is Bee's Bakery in Tarzana, which specializes in fresh baked goods. Lenny and Adaeze join me now to show us how to make some delicious triple chocolate cookies just in time for Valentine's Day. Good morning, you two.
Good morning. How you doing?
Thanks for having us.
I'm doing fantastic now that we're amongst all the sweets. So, Lenny, you work with a lot of different restaurants. What piqued your interest in Bee's Bakery?
Well, Bee's Bakery has been an institution in LA for the last 54 years. It's one of the last standing Jewish bakeries.
Wow.
I'm a Jewish baker. We're a team. We love bakeries, love restaurants, but mainly bakeries. And this is one of the best ones.
Okay, who doesn't love a good bakery, right? And you've made a few changes to the bakery, including adding this triple chocolate cookie that you're going to show us how to make, correct?
Sure,
all right, so
absolutely.
what's first?
Okay, what's first is we already put the butter, margarine, brown sugar, which gives it a great flavor, and regular sugar into the mixer. And we are going to cream it.
All right, so while you're doing that, Adaeze,
Sure.
you and Lenny started as business partners before you actually got this, right?
Yep,
got
yep.
all of this started.
Sure.
So how did you all meet?
We met in Malibu on a dark and stormy night.
Wasn't that dark?
No, it was dark.
That's her version.
Not that dark, okay.
Dark and stormy night. He was afraid to speak to me. Had someone else, with someone else to talk to me. But you know, we got to know each other, and
That's her side of the story.
Okay, now we got to hear your side of the story.
Well, now we got the cream, so that will take up that time. And now, Adaeze, you're going to put in the eggs because you're my assistant.
Oh,
His wife.
His
and
wife.
assistant.
I love
My
this.
wife, my partner, and my assistant.
Partners for life. And
There
you've
we
actually
go.
added a huge gluten-free section at Bee's. Why was that so important to you?
Very important because, to be honest with you, it's the trend today, and
Yeah.
we really started it because me and my wife started eating gluten-free products because it's healthier
Yeah.
and it's less invasive on the stomach.
Okay.
And I just developed gluten-free rye bread, gluten-free cookies, gluten-free scones, and they're not only healthy, easy on the stomach, but they taste really good.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see, the butter, the sugar is all creamed with the eggs. So the
Smells-
next step is I'm going to put in the cocoa powder, if I can find it.
Right
There we
over
go.
here.
See, that's my lovely assistant. Cocoa powder.
Saying the right things. You were saying the right things.
Okay.
Do you guys love working together?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's great.
I have to say absolutely.
Learned a lot from him.
Now I need my flour, my lovely assistant.
All right.
Who's the one that says, like, no, you got to do it like this. This is how you do it.
That's Lenny,
Yeah.
bossing me around, teaching me how to do things. But you know, I definitely value his expertise.
Thank you. But
and
you
he-
know why I'm like that?
Why?
You know why? Because I'm the Michael Jordan of the bakery business. That's why.
He's the goat
He
of baking.
He is the goat.
Okay,
Okay, so
now
what
we-
did you just
now
add?
we're
The
cre-
flour?
Now we're creaming the cocoa powder and the flour.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is it really important to add one ingredient at a time? Because sometimes when I'm baking, I just want to dump everything in because I want to save on time. There's a method to baking, right?
Yeah, it's almost like a science. If you notice in between each step, we're creaming it. That's what you call creaming.
Okay.
To develop the product correctly, because you can throw everything in. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it may not.
Yeah.
Depending on room temperature, depending on what product you make. And with cookies, it's pretty simple. You probably could get away with doing that, but you're better off creaming the product in between in stages.
Okay.
So now we got most everything developed here, except for the most important part, which is
White chocolate.
white chocolate and dark chocolate.
Ooh, the chocolate.
And that's why we call it a triple chocolate, because we got cocoa powder also. Okay,
so
open up.
chocolatey.
Here you go.
Okay.
All right, so
White
let's
chocolate.
add all of these chocolate chips.
Okay, let's get them in.
And at this point, could you use a spatula and just gently mix them, or do you still want to use the mixer?
We don't need to, normally I would, but because it's such a small mixer, it engulfs all the products at the same time, so you don't really need the scraper. I brought this along just to teach all you home gamers at home. If you don't have an electronic mixer, you can actually mix all this by hand with a plastic scraper in the same procedure I just said.
Okay, in the same steps. that
In the
you wanna
same
do it.
steps,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, so once all of this is mixed,
Okay, now we turn it off.
what are we gonna do? Place them onto a sheet pan?
Yeah,
Oh, that
we
looks
got-
so good.
We got a scoop,
So much.
and if you want to get your hands dirty, you can try one. I don't know if you want to do that.
I'll do it. I
There
just
you
washed
go.
my hands, so.
So here's a large cookie.
Okay.
We put it on the pan like that, and you want to flatten it out just a little bit.
Oh man, these are really big.
Okay, you got to take your other hand, scoop it in there.
Oh, scoop it
Oh,
in
scoop
there.
it
Oh,
on
yeah,
here.
Okay, and then you
And
just
then
flatten it.
it. There you go.
Yes.
And as you can see, after I scrape all this off my hand, we have the finished product right here.
Yes. Okay, and you actually can put little messages on there too. You can add another
Absolutely.
sweet later.
And I'll even show you
Later.
one right now. Ready? Let's do happy.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Do you guys have any plans tonight? Any hot plans tonight?
It's a secret.
Ooh, I love secrets.
Yep.
Which I haven't, which I
Wait,
haven't
it's a
told
secret
her
for
yet.
him or it's a secret from everyone?
No, it's a secret from her. I haven't told her yet.
Ooh. You can tell me, I won't tell her. You can just tell me right here.
Go ahead and whisper it to her. But I don't have to
Whisper
know.
what the
Yeah,
secret
tell-
is. Oh. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. All right, thank you so much,
Okay,
Lenny and
you're welcome.
Adaeze.
Happy
Thank
Valentine's
you so much for
Day.
being here, and happy Valentine's Day.
Thank
These are
you.
absolutely beautiful.